Sondhii's Spotlight.
The Fireline Danio is a comparatively new species, having been introduced to the aquarium hobby in 2007. These Danios are peaceful, reasonably hardy and active, making them suitable for the beginner aquarist and an excellent addition to a spacious, peaceful community aquarium. Fireline Danios are a shoaling species in nature, therefore it would be better to maintain them in groups of 6 individuals, preferably more if possible. Suitable tank mates for these Danios could include other small cyprinids, most live bearers, rasboras, tetras, bottom dwellers such as loaches and catfish, gobies and dwarf shrimp. You can also keep these Danios with the most commonly available dwarf cichlids and gouramis. However, very small species, slow-moving fish or fish with intricate finnage are not recommended. The aquarium should be well oxygenated and have a reasonable flow rate, as these fish will enjoy swimming against the current as with most Danio species. Since these Danios naturally occur in pristine habitats, they are intolerant to the build-up of excessive organic pollutants. Therefore, these fish require good water conditions to thrive, and you should never introduce them into a biologically immature aquarium. The aquarium will need a tight-fitting lid, as Fireline Danios have bouts of skittish behaviour and are prone to leaping out of the aquarium. Fireline Danios can differ in coloration depending on their mood and condition. However, these Danios usually have a faint lateral stripe on the body extending into the caudal fin and possessing a prominent clethral spot behind the gill cover. The top and front half of this fish is silvery, contrasted with a reddish-orange coloration on the lower back half of the body. All their fins are transparent except the caudal fin that has some orange shading. Fireline Danios are native to the southern Shan state in Myanmar and the Salween Basin in Southeast Asia. They inhabit shallow, transparent water in wetlands and ponds that are rich in dense plant life. It has been reported that these Danios occur in the vicinity of celestial pearl Danios. In the aquarium, Fireline Danios are not fussy eaters and will accept most foods. Therefore, you should use high-quality dried products such as flakes, granules or pellets as the staple diet. However, it would be best if you extend this with frequent meals of small live and frozen foods such as Daphnia bloodworm and Artemia, resulting in the best colours and condition of your fish. It is pretty straightforward to distinguish a male from a female Fireline Danio. Males tend to be more petite, more slender and more vibrantly coloured than females. In contrast, sexually mature females will be rounder-bellied, duller and a little larger than males. Like most small cyprinids, Fireline Danios are egg-scattering free spawners that exhibit no parental care. However, when in good condition, these Danios will often spawn, and in a well-planted, established aquarium, small numbers of babies may start to appear without interference. However, if you want to maximise the yield, a more controlled plan will be required. You can still condition the adult group together, but you will need to set up a separate breeding tank and fill it with mature water. The breeding tank will need to have a mesh or some pebbles on the bottom, enabling eggs to fall through. First, however, you need to make sure that adults cannot reach them. Plastic grass type matting can also be used and works well, as does a layer of glass marbles. Alternatively, you can fill up much of the tank with fine-leaved plants or spawning mops, because these also return decent results. The water should have a slightly acidic to neutral pH, and the temperature needs to be somewhat higher than their usual aquarium. You should also include an air-powered sponge filter or an air stone to provide water movement and oxygenation. Once the adults have been well conditioned with live and frozen food and the females are notably full of eggs, you should introduce 1 or 2 pairs into the breeding tank. If the fish are ready, spawning will usually occur within 24 hours, and after 48 hours you should remove the adults. The incubation period is temperature dependent, but typically lasts 24 to 36 hours, with the young becoming free swimming a few days after that. Initial food should be infusoria or paramecium, introducing baby brine shrimp, microworm and powdered dry foods once the fry are large enough to accept them.